You'll never get a second opportunity to make a first impression. Unveil your purple hyacinth. The other day, I was on my way to lunch, and it's a long walk from where I work to the restaurant, and I made up my mind what I was going to have. So I decided to leave early so I get there on time while the food is hot and fresh. So when I got to the counter, I'd made up my mind what I was going to have: beef lasagna and peas, because I checked the menu before I left the office. And I saw the lady in front of me. I just left with her order. So I stood at the counter and I told the lady, I want a bit of the beef lasagna and the peas, please. And I went over to the pudding counter and I was deliberating what to have. Should I have pudding or not? Or should I have a piece of fruit? Or what do I do? So while I was doing that, and the lady was waiting for me to make up my mind, she was having a conversation with her colleague. And I overheard her say to her colleague that, and I quote, "When you work behind the counter, people don't always acknowledge you. They forget to say please and thank you." That resonated with me. And I thought, okay, because sometimes when I'm so busy in my thoughts, I'm guilty of that as well. So I told the lady what I wanted: the beef lasagna and peas, of course. And I'd made up my mind by then that I wanted some hot pudding, some crumble and custard. And while I spoke to her, I made sure I made eye contact and I said, "Yes, please, and thank you." She'd have seen the light in her eyes. And when I went over to the till to pay for my order, the lunch and the dessert, I said, "Please, please, and thank you." Should have seen the light in this lady's eyes as well. Both of them probably realized I overheard what they said and had taken it on board. And it was so lovely to see their reactions, to see that they felt appreciated. And I felt good as well, letting them realize that I overheard what they said and had taken it on board. And it made me realize, like I said before, you never get a second opportunity to make a first impression. So what is your purple hyacinth? How do you unveil your purple hyacinth? And if you want to know what the purple hyacinth is all about, check out my previous blog and my web page. And I'd love to hear from you as well, your experiences such as mine, and how you, everywhere you go, you unveil your purple hyacinth. Have a lovely week.